Okay, moving right along. We've got the biggest bundle of snakes back in and lashed down. We've managed to get the band switch and the antenna coil and the uh, shortwave slash broadcast RF trimmers um, back reconnected. The wave trap. Um, I believe that is the shortwave and the broadcast trimmers down there also. We managed to get the oscillator coil hooked back into the band switch. Well, I tell you, that's a heck of a mess there. That's one heck of a job for anybody. I don't care, even seasoned professionals. I haven't seen one yet. I haven't seen a seasoned professional yet on YouTube. Now, I'm not saying that there ain't any out there, just the ones that I've seen in my recommended feeds, willing to take the initiative of going in there and pulling the band switch and all the other guts that are interconnected with it and cleaning it up in this fashion. I've found that halfway just doesn't cut it in some instances. Where you can get away with it, yeah, that's what I would recommend. But this is best. Um, it's a daunting task, let me tell you, and you need one of these wire dress point-to-point diagrams before you start anything, to make sure everything is copacetic up front. Draw it in, get it all situated up, double check the work, and then proceed to search and destroy, because it's a bugger. Now that we've got all of that back in, we can start working on this area over here for the tone controls and the volume. But that's going to be tomorrow. Today is Friday the 7th of January. And if we get another good day tomorrow, which I have a feeling we will, I think we're getting ready to nosedive into another cold snap, as if it ain't cold enough already. It's still getting down to near freezing, but the sun has been brilliant, and I understand today we had an onset of high levels of cosmic rays come in today, but it didn't make any difference to me because I didn't have to be outside in the sun. So tomorrow will be a good start if we get a good day tomorrow, and get in here and start figuring my leads out for both tone controls, right and left, and get them laced in there, bundled, and locked down so I can get the off-on volume switch back in. And then I can flip her over and concentrate on getting the tuner and dial drum back on it. And then I still got to take the this apart and get it cleaned. If you notice, these little bumpers here, they're disintegrating. That one there is gone. You can see that this this latching mechanism, you can see that it's just like the one I did the video on a few radios ago. I think it was the 528 that I did it on. So this one here is going to have to be taken apart and cleaned up really good, just like the other one. This one here did not have a dust cover on it either. So we can start that the beginning of next week. So anyway, that's all there is for now, so stay tuned. There'll be some more construction. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we are, Saturday the 9th, and we managed getting the tone section done with new fresh wiring here and there. The volume off on switch back in. We got fusing set in. We got everything connected back to the volume control. Everything else is as it was. So now I'm preparing to regrommet the mounting holes for the tuner, and we'll get the tuner back on, and then we'll be able to get a shot of the external view of the chassis. So we're going to move into that right now. So let me get that done and we'll be back. Alright, here we are, turned up. We got the switch assembly back in, dial drum, tuner, and we've routed the base cluster, wiring cluster over, and the treble is prepped and ready to go back on. I just need to get the the housings for the buttons touched up. I'm doing a little experiment with them right now to see if the color scheme is going to fit with what I'd like to see. Right now I'm open to see anything because the bezel for the dial and everything is kind of bronzy looking, but the mounts for the tone buttons, it don't match because it's made of like a pot metal or whatever you call it. So it doesn't cleaned up. They don't even come close to looking at the same. And on the previous ones that I did, I just went ahead and buffed them and then took them to a smooth finish and then primed them and shot a gold metallic over them. So I'm not really sure if what I have in mind or what I'm experimenting on is even going to pan out. So anyway, I've got the I've got the push button assembly taken apart. Right now I've got some gluing that, let's see if I can get some light on that thing. I got some gluing on this flexible board right here that shields the coils from this negative bus line, so that it stays in place. It wants to move around a little bit too much, and I still yet to take and clean it up real good. I've got all the other parts to this assembly soaking right now in the solution, and it's about ready for them to come out, so I'll be doing that to get it ready. It's pushing 3 o'clock today, and Doggy is kind of getting a little impatient, so we'll wind that up for the day, and then I still got to get these wafers here cleaned up. That one there I had to fix because this little corner piece right here was broken off. This one tang right here, all the way to that part where that little splint is, and then I double splinted this area here, and it's ready to be cleaned up and get buffed, and then I got to get holes drilled for the fiber optics to run through here, and one of the situation was the fiber optics are going to have to go through that triple layer segment there on this particular side. This here I think is the treble voice side, and this other one is the bass and the alto side, and it seems to be in good order. I just got to tighten up the rivet or the eyelets because they work loose over time, especially after you put a soldering iron on the connection points. So that's going to be cleaned up. So stay tuned for more. There'll be another part to this.